I already explained that after trying all the brands, probably, I decide to stay with Lumix. And I will tell you why. First things, I'm not anyway with Lumix. I have no help for Lumix. I'm only enthusiast photographer, and I like the way Lumix works. Then I will explain you each things I have, what is the purpose of each things. First, I have this small camera. It's a FZ 60 time FZ 80, 60 times zoom. It's a very small sensor. Like this, I can go until 1200, and I can do 4K with a very large depth of field because of the small sensor. This one has no removable lens. Okay, after I liked this old camera, it's a G3. The G3 was a very nice camera, but not stabilized. Now, with the 1230 Pancake, who is stabilized, it's a new youngs for this camera. I like it very much because of the screen, like the more expensive one. Okay, after that, I have these three cameras, and this is the latest from Panasonic. The older one because this one exists still for sale. It's a GX8, the one I preferred. I don't know now if I will change my mind. But for the moment, I prefer this one. This one has everything we need today. 20 pixels, but there are a lot of review on this camera, and this camera on YouTube. You don't need me. Okay, but this one, I use it with my 100-300. Like this, I can go far away. I can have very nice pictures. The focus is very fast, and I like it. It's, for the moment, like a lot of people, my best camera. Okay, this one was this one is youngest than 2015, I think, in middle of the year, 2017 in the beginning of the year. It's a GX85. Even if it's only 16 pixels, this one has no filter, low pass filter. Then this one works very, very well, very accurate, very fast, and has a better stabilization if you want to do video than this one. For video, this one is better than the GX8. For photo, I prefer the GX8. But if you have all lenses, like the 20, it's better to use it with this one, because this one has 5-axis stabilization. This one works well, but better with a dual IS. If you have, of course, lenses with stabilization to use with this one. And the best one, the best of the best, is this one. It's the new G9. Alors, why it's better? Because very fast focus, IS the best, the, how you call that again? The viewfinder is the best I never saw. I tried, I had D850, D850 is the best camera. No, but I don't need that. And I will, in another review, I will explain why I prefer this one than the D850 Nikon. But it's the best camera, it's the best image you can have, but you cannot enjoy the image. Why? Because the best screen you can have, it's only 4K, a big, huge TV. 4K. 4K, it's about 8 to 10 pixels, million pixels. This camera does 20. The last Sony and last Nikon are 42 and 45. Then, how you can use it? How you can? The only advantage is to crop, but I prefer use more lenses than crop in my picture, because if I use more lenses, I can choose my focal length, and I have the bokeh I want, I have the type of picture I want. If I use a zoom and a crop, I don't have what I wanted. I discover after in the picture, but not in the moment I take it. Okay, this is finished for the camera. Now I will explain you the lens. Of course, I have plenty of lens, but I will not keep everything. I bought it, but I will resell the one I will never use, probably. Okay, first things, I think I will keep this small fisheye, because it's so easy with Lightroom or DxO to fix the perspective, and you have straight, very nice, very nice picture, straight. And you cannot have a small like this wide angle. The only one is the best one is the 8 to 18 Leica, but it's huge. It's almost like the 1260, and it's expensive. This one you can have it a lot cheaper. I like primes. I like the 15 because it's very small. It's only, you can shoot 20 centimeters from your subject, and it's 1.7. Yes, it's 1.7. I never remember if it's 1.8 or 1.7. I will verify. It's 1.7. Okay. The other one, the 12. After, you have the 20 here. It's a very old pancake lens. It's the best one for the sharpness. I like very much, but for video it's a catastrophe because it doesn't focus speed enough. But for photo, it's fantastic. After, if you want the same one but faster, you can have the 25 1.7. It's a very cheap lens, but a good one, not sharp as this one, but this one is a lot faster, and for video this one works very well. Okay, after, still in the 2025, I have the Leica 25 1.4. This one, for me, if I think I will keep the 15 macro, the 15 Leica, the 25 Leica, and the, where it is, yes, the 45 Leica. This one is only 2.8, but it's a micro lens. Then you can go, I will explain you can go 1:1, and you can go, you can do focus, stacking, post-focus stacking, or you can do 80 megapixel with this camera, with the G9. It's fantastic. If you have a small object like a jeweler, a watch or something, you see absolutely everything in 80 million pixels. Then these three lenses I will probably keep, these four lenses. After I have this one, it's almost the same but a lot smaller. It's a 42.5. It's also a 1.7 lenses. It's very small. It's a lot better than the 20 or but it's 42, then it's 85. But for this type of camera, it's fantastic. Stabilize, stabilize, stabilize. Then you have dual ES2 on this one. But he looks like I already heard ridiculous on a big body like the G9. But it's very light. I can use it also, this one, on the G3, or even I still have a GX1, but the GX1 doesn't have viewfinder and doesn't have a flip screen. Then I prefer the G3. And for example, the G3, today you can buy it for almost nothing, $150 on eBay. With a small lens like this, you can buy for 300. You have everything you want. Stabilized, very good quality, and very small to put in the pocket or to leave in the car. After that, this one I already speak. I used also, of course, the Leica 1260. It's the lens dedicated for the G9. It works fantastic. I prefer 10 times this one for sharpness, for the 60 instead of 1235. People like the 1235 to do video. Okay, it's better on the GH4, on GH5, but it's not better than this one, where it is, the 1240 from Olympus. If you want to use it video on the old camera, even not so old because it's last year, GH5, perhaps you can be tempted with Lumix 1235. But if you like sharpness and more teleobjectif, we say in French, I don't remember the name in English, I prefer 10 times the 1240 from Olympus, who has also the manual use very easily with this. Okay, and after that I have one of my favorites. I will for sure keep. Oh, I forget the 14140. This one is not so big, it's not small, but to do in a vacation with the GX85, small, it's small, and this one is stabilized, then you have a very, very good stabilization because you need it in 140 millimeters, and the results are very good. To go in vacation, when I want to go somewhere very fast, you see, I am in Miami, we have a lot of things to photography. then I take this small camera with this. And if you want to do portrait or very, very nice sharpness things, you have to use the 75 1.8. It's like this one, like all the pro lens of Olympus, it's built like a tank. This one is even not written Pro, but it looks even better than the Pro lens like the 1240. And this one, I cannot have more sharpness than this one. The bokeh, the sharpness, the color of my face, okay, the color of the skin is fantastic. If you have the G9, this one, even not this one because it's not stabilized, this one, with this lens, you will have fantastic results. Almost, I say almost because perhaps some professional, very high-end will see a difference, but for me, it's impossible to see if I will use the Nikon D850 or the Lumix with this lens. Impossible. Okay, I hope I will be sufficiently precise. Later on, I will put I will do some more reviews with the picture I took. I will be in front of my computer, and like this, you can see all the pictures, and we can play a game. You will try to know which camera between Nikon APS-C, between D850, between another Canon 7D, and all the Lumix G. I'm sure you will not see the difference, because I don't. Have a nice day and see you soon. Bye.